Hey, this is your main man, Rick the Dawn. What's up, ladies of the year 3000? I am currently sitting in the year 2025. It is February. We just passed Valentine's Day. Yeah, like we're in that time frame. And I'm seeing a trend occur. And I think that it's time to do my job because I was given a voice in a very, very interesting way of looking at things, and I have to do my job. So here we go. I'm seeing a trend amongst modern women, and by modern I mean older women, your grandmothers, your great grandmothers, your great grandmothers, them. I'm seeing it now, and I realize how things work, how time works. It starts off as a seed, then it turns into this, and then it turns into that, and then turns into a full grown situation. We never get anywhere in the blink of an eye. Therefore, I have to look at the trends and I have to see it and I have to do my job. Okay. If I had a time machine, I would go in the past and I would fix some things or make a video or do something to that capacity. Don't have those things. So therefore, I have to use the measures that I have. There's a trend growing amongst the female population, and perhaps it's been in the works for a long time. It probably started with that evil little girl. I believe her name was Barbie. All right. It probably started with her because she came out, she was plastic, she was fake, she was perfect, she was fake. And then this created this delusion of two things. Number one, this is what men want. And number two, this is what women should want. I don't know. I'll say this. Mm, mm. Yeah, women are becoming so absorbed with perfection that it's only a matter of time. And I'm assuming by the year 3000, you're starting to see signs of this, that women will not want to bear children for fear of ruining their body. It's coming. It's coming. And I see it. And once that happens, we're, you know what? I'm going to use what the kids of this time say. We're cooked. We're cooked. If women get so self absorbed with their bodies that they don't want to disfigure it or do anything to harm it, i.e., childbirth, we're cooked. As a society, as a race, as humanity, as mankind, because women are incredibly important to our survival. It is excruciating pain that what a woman has to go through in order to bear a child. She has to deal with an ugly ape of a man for 5 to 30 minutes. Then once he delivers the child, she has to with the child for 9 months. Then she has to deal with the agonizing pain of delivering that child. And then after that, if that wasn't enough, she has to deal with, potential disfiguring of her body. And the girl been covering her body with bacon and bacon oil and butterscotch cream for 9 months, and it didn't matter. It didn't work. And now, and now, she feels like her value has went down. And I can only imagine that it's a matter of time before women say, you know what? There's only one way to ensure my body stays a certain way or perfect, if you will, is to not have children. And once that day comes, we're cooked. So I put on my Arnold Schwarzenegger hat and I said, you know what? I got to become a hero. I got to save the world. I got to save humanity. It's on my shoulders. So here's the first thing, ladies of the year 3000. Now, right now, there's some angry woman that's, in the year 2025, and they think I'm talking to them. I can't talk to y'all. Somebody had to send y'all a beacon from like the year 1999. It's too late. So you can get mad at me all you want to. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to the ladies of the year 3000. I thought you could read because it's in the title. Now check this out. Ladies of the year 3000. Let me tell you something that you may not have even known. Men are simple. We're extremely simple. You do not have to look perfect for us to adore you. You'll often find that some of the best looking women, according to your standards or women's standards, still get cheated on. You want to know why? Because men are incredibly simple. You know, Men would have sex with a donut if it had a vagina and a personality. They would, because men are literally that simple. Should I end the video? No, of course not. Of course not. Say more. Say more. Women, ladies of the year 3000, do not forego the most amazing, amazing gift that only you can deliver, which is a child. You will be single, most likely. Why? Because men, deep down in their core, I'm talking about real men. I'm not talking about the new man you probably got. The one that wear shoes with no socks on them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about authentic men. We absolutely adore women for their stretch marks, their little pouches, and all their imperfections. That's what makes a woman ours. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes a woman unique, different, beautiful, natural. We love natural. If I had it my way, ladies of the year 3000, here are about 5 things that I would get rid of: makeup, weave, lashes, BBLs, and the perception of perfection. If I could just punch those 5 things in the grill, I would do it right now today, but I can't, because women don't believe me. I would say about 75% of all men feel that way. So you cannot forego the amazing gift that only you can deliver, which is to deliver a child. And I want to quickly give you your praise because it is due. A man cannot do the job that you do. A man, I don't care how significant, how strong, how big, how rich, how pretty, how this, how that. A man is not strong enough to hold a child in his stomach for 9 months and then deliver that child through anything. The only species, person, entity, human, creation of God himself, the only one that can do that is you. So do not get caught up in this pursuit of vanity that will only lead to our extinction as people. Let's talk about it, because I just said something that really spiked my interest. Vanity. That's what it is. There is this thing where women want to be the most perfect example of a man's fantasy. It's hard to believe, because I often hear about women's rights, about women wanting to be respected, etc., etc., etc. But then at the same time, I see women objectify themselves and become objects of a man's fantasy. If I could explain that to you, I would. I have no idea how it works. Again, men are simple. For us, it's like this. If you look and act and present yourself respectful, we'll respect you. If you look, act, and present yourself as sex, we'll treat you like a sexual object, a tool used to get off. And that is about it. That's how simple we are, right? So, to that end, I say, I don't know what the heck is going on in the year 2025, because I want to respect women. Believe me, I do. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Genuinely. But boy, oh boy, am I seeing things that are very contradicting to what I want to do. You know, you probably ask yourself, what inspires this particular rant, or PSA, if you will? Well, I went on Facebook and I saw all these sexy and beautiful women. And I said, oh my goodness, these women are gorgeous. And I looked and I kept looking, And about an hour passed and I was still looking. I said, you know what? Every time I see a new woman, they look perfect. And many of them are perfect as a result of enhancements. And I said, where have I seen this at? Some kind of sci-fi movie. And I'm thinking to myself, if the enhancements are this today, then what will the enhancements be in the year 3000? Perhaps you will be able to remove your womb. Perhaps you'll be able to have actual plastic parts. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know this. Women are changing their natural parts and components given by God himself. They're changing those things at a very rapid pace. And it is very, very beautiful. Women are doing a great job at it. Let's go ahead and demystify my points here. Women, you look amazing, you look great. And I really appreciate what you're doing as an artist, because I'm an artist and I often search for beautiful things. My eyes are attracted to beautiful things. But I'll say this. How do I say this? There is a way to do it. That is not what I wanted to say. Let me try again. Strike one. Less is more. Bingo. All right, that was it. Less is more. Because in some instances, I'm seeing women who are just very modestly and casually changing things. Maybe they might add a slight extension here. Perhaps they might get a little tummy tuck, perhaps a little bit of a BBL. I'm not sure. Yeah, to me, less is more. I'm not here to condemn BBLs and weave and makeup. I'm here to condemn too much of it. I'm here to condemn going over the edge. You see what I'm saying? Because my father once said this. He said, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And that sticks with me to this day. So I am not here to tell you that I don't enjoy looking at women that are on the pursuit of bodily perfection. But what I am afraid of, and the main and sole purpose of this video is, I'm afraid of it becoming an obsession that can't be reversed. You see what I'm saying? Because here's a little surprise that might throw you off a little bit. I forgot just how beautiful natural women were until I saw pictures of women from 1994, 95, 96, 79, 83. It just happened to pop up in my Instagram feed. And I said, oh my goodness. This is what I've been missing. And I said to myself, yes, women of today have bigger body parts, but women of the past are absolutely stunning in a way that even I can't explain, but I'll try. Nowadays, women appeal to my eye. They have bigger breasts, bigger body parts. They appeal to my eye. But women from the past, they appeal to my soul because they look like they carry themselves with respect. And when you think about it, most men, I'm talking about real men, not these F boys, y'all be talking, real men, we often look for a woman to put our child into. And we hope that this woman is a woman of character so that she might teach our son and our daughters to be good people. The end. So while I am physically and visually attracted to a woman of today's time that is pursuing that bodily perfection, something's missing. Something's missing. While they might get applause from a guy who's looking to objectify them, there has to be a guy who wants a wife looking at her like, nah, I think I'm gonna pass. Because when I saw those women of the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and I'm exaggerating just a slight bit for dramatic effect. But when I saw them, I said, whoa, that's what I miss. That's what I need. So, ladies of the year 3000, I hope it's not too late. I hope that I did not make this video too late. I hope that I'm able to catch a few of you because, yes, bigger breasts are cool. They're really freaking cool. I'm talking about, I can do a whole video on big breasts. Fake ones, real ones, small ones, whole video. Yeah, that'd be a good video too. But that's not the point. The point is, men like all breasts. Did you know that? I know it's interesting. You probably wouldn't believe this. You wouldn't believe this, ladies. And I guess I'll invite the ladies of the year 2025 and on this particular point here. Women are beautiful. All of them. All of them. The tall ones, the short ones, the ones with the big butts, the ones with the small butts, the ones with big stomachs, the ones with the small stomachs, the ones that's ugly, the ones that's pretty. They all are beautiful to guys, to men, to somebody. Yeah, all of them. Every single one of them. Unless the guy is weird. But talking about a classic, man. You can be me when you look this quick. That kind of guy. Classic man. All of them look good. There ain't a such thing as an ugly woman in my book. And with that being said, what we doing here, ladies? What we doing? Look, keep doing your thing. Keep striving for perfection because you earn that. You earn that that paycheck to go pay for that BBL that you about to go get. You earn all that. That's cool. But scale it back. Scale it back a little bit. Remember, modesty is key. I'll give you a little rule of thumb, ladies of the year 3000. Here's how you know you're doing it right. I don't care what you do yourself, what surgery you get, but here's how you know you're doing it right. If I can't tell you got it. That's how you know you're doing it right. If I can tell you got it, you're doing something wrong. Now, I still will look at it. That's obvious. But I don't know if I want to marry it, though. I don't know about that part. I'll look at it, though. But I don't know if I'm going to marry it. I'm not going to keep it. But I'll use it if not keep it. But I'll play with it, though. Hey. But I don't want to take it home to my mother. I'll take it home to my daddy, though. But I might have to let him keep it, though. Not sure I'll take it back. Listen, if I can tell that it's there, you failed, ladies. You failed. That goes for everything. Lashes way out here is not it, ladies. It's not it. I promise you. Bring them back a little bit. Fool my eye. And you got me. All right. I'm giving some game today. You ain't got to pick up the ball. Just leave it on the ground. Somebody else going to pick it up. If your butt is way over there and your body is way over there, ladies, you're doing it wrong. That's not the way you do it. You got to fool me. You got to fool me. If you pull that off, I don't care what you do with your body. Modesty, scale it back. Less is more. All those things are pertinent. And by no means do we want you to pursue perfection so greatly that you give up the most beautiful thing that you can offer a man. It is not your vagina, your butt, your breast, your feet. No, I love feet. Women's feet are amazing. I think women who are investing in all these things should focus on their feet first. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I bring a woman home, this is when I was single. If I brought a woman home and she looks great from head to ankle, it's a wrap. You got to go. Because that's not enough for me. Like, feet is more. I dated this one girl who I was not attracted to, but her feet was amazing. And I just stayed with her. I was like, you know what? I just looked at her. Every time we talked, I was just like, hey, yeah, so, yeah. How was your day today? All right. Every time. She's like, why are you always looking down? I mean, what you mean? My neck hurt. You feel me? Feet are more important than just about everything. I don't know why, but it is. These are things that you need to know. All right? Because I would hate for you to go out there and get this ginormous asset, and then your feet look like Bushwick, and your feet look like a dog's claw. I would hate for that to happen to you. I really would. Go get a pedicure first, or something like that. But anyway, I said a lot. I think that you get it. Ladies of the year 3000, y'all great grannies is tripping. All right? They're in pursuit of perfection, and they had already got it right a long time ago. You know, and it's interesting, and this is for my guys. There is no way, gentlemen, I don't care how many flowers you get her, how many cars you buy her, how many cards you give her, how much you spoil her, you will never be able to satisfy a woman. I know it got to be a couple guys in here. You'll never be able to satisfy a woman. Never. Okay? Because even God seems to have trouble with this. He's given them the most beautiful faces, the most beautiful body parts, the soft body parts. Gorgeous. Women are absolutely perfect. Beautiful by all stretches of the imagination. And women still said, that's not good enough. I want to change it. I want to change this. I want to fix that. I want to add makeup to it to make it better, God. You didn't do a good enough job. Wait, my breasts are not big enough, God. I want to make them about this big. All right. God, you gave me a nice body on my butt, but I want to make it so big that people can see it from the next turn and break their neck. God, you did a good job with my hair, but I want to make it down here. So if they not even accepting God's gifts, hey guys, fall back on this one. Let them try themselves. Let them do it, because they don't even want what God gave them. And if I'm right, the ladies of the year 3000, God gave them wombs, just like the ones we got today, And if they're doing what these ladies is doing, they're gonna probably remove their wombs. So what you gonna do to a woman? God gave her a whole human body maker, and I don't even want that. What you gonna give her, some flowers? Be realistic.